Hello and welcome back to another Toy Soldier Reviews action figure video. Today we have the Marvel Legends Super Deluxe Juggernaut Gamerverse kind of Capcom figure review. And my god, is he very good. I cannot wait for you guys to watch this video and see what's all in store. So please stick to the end. Also like, subscribe, and share. Doing that helps me out a ton. You guys know that. Also, please comment below what you'd like to see me do next. I have quite a few stuff. I also have another sneak peek at the end of this video, so go ahead and stay tuned for that. And yeah. Also, follow me on other platforms such as TikTok and Instagram. You guys know this already. It helps me get following on those platforms, and also hopefully brings people back to this main channel. So yeah, we'll get straight on into this review. It's going to be good, so please stay tuned. And for the packaging, it is pretty big here. You can see Marvel's Juggernaut right there. Marvel right there. No 4+. Actually, yeah, it is. It's up in the top. Gamerverse Legends series. It does say Gamerverse up top there. On this side, you get sort of art with the character 8-Bit and him in the back, just like we saw with the 2-packs. Juggernaut and Legends series up top. There's the same on the other side, except he's in more of a, his hands are up in that pose. On the back here is him fighting Silver Samurai and Wolverine and Gargantos, which I still have Gargantos left to review after this. There's those bios, you can pause and read it. Legends, your legal stuff. We'll go ahead and get on into his accessories. And yeah, this video is going to be definitely recorded differently because of how big this figure is. But he does have swappable hands here with an open palm one, which does like look nice with the veiny hands. And oh my gosh, is this hand huge. Comparing it to just the Psylocke here, it's the whole size of her body and head. Like this hand is these hands are really big. You have a gripping one here, so perfect for like grabbing Spider-Man's legs and whatnot, or grabbing like Wolverine and everything. So very good there. You can see the nice detail there, along with the bands around. It is sculpted very nicely. You can see like the texture there throughout, and the kind of like seam lines there on the braces, and they do look good. Then he does come with this effect here. This is what our tease was, though it can sort of fit on his head. I mean, it's mainly used for his fist, like they showed in the promo pictures, as like a punching effect, because in the game it covers his whole body. This whole orange effect would be like 4 times as big, so it'd be like this and him charging. Like not even, like it'd be his whole body. But obviously, since how big this figure is already, they couldn't fit that big of an effect piece. But having this is okay, so you can, I guess, attach it to the fist and to the head, however you want to do it. But yeah, and then in the packaging, he does have fist hands. So we'll go ahead and take a look straight at the detail. And yeah, we're gonna have to zoom in here on this head sculpt. But oh my gosh, yes, it is a squishy plastic here though. The reds aren't as bright, they're more of a maroon color, with this also sort of darker reddish color here. The angry look in there looks very nice, along with the blue eyes. The bolts there around the head sculpt is very good, along with the angry look here, even on the brows of the helmet. Does look nice. There is no sort of stuff on the back there. But yeah, the textured here on the red part with the sculpted in lines and everything is very good. If you look at the arms here, they're humongous. The braces do move just like the old one used to, and then they have the same braces here. The vein work here on the fists and the arms is just very nice. Butterfly joints forward, which we'll definitely look at articulation. He still has sort of this ball hip thing because of how big his legs are. You can see there's the ball hip and like that. So I guess they just sized up the leg. He does have toe joints once again, which is new here. The boots are just huge. You can see the treads there on the bottom, which do make it look good. And yeah, so we'll go ahead and go straight on into we'll do articulation and we'll compare them later in the playtime segment, just because, yeah, this figure's huge. So for articulation, he can rotate side to side, of course, all the way around if you really wanted him to. Never mind, his head pops up. But you can see the teeth is the different sculpt in there. But yeah, so side to side, I mean, you can't get a whole lot of tilt. I mean, look at the head sculpt, you're not gonna get a lot. The arm goes about that far up. For butterfly joints backwards, he's gonna get about that far back, so not a whole lot, and about that far forward. And then if we take a look here, we'll bring in the older Juggernaut here. As you can see, one size difference. How far back he could get was for his butterfly. Or I guess, no, he didn't have butterfly joints, never mind. What am I talking about? We'll put him back over to this side. We'll compare them later, like I said. So yeah, butterfly joints is new, which is good because, you know, Juggernaut runs like this with his arms facing backwards, so you can get some nice butterfly joint movement. And then forward, he doesn't get a whole lot in because of just how hefty this figure is, but it's nice that it's there. And then there is bicep swivel there. There is a single jointed elbow, which obviously won't get up that high because of how big this figure is once again, but you can side to side rotate there. Hand does rotate around, side to side hinge as well. They all have it. None of them need trigger finger hand, especially on Juggernaut. But yeah, he does have hula hoop here, so yeah, it's pretty good. Back about that far. Forward, oh yeah, pretty far. And then side to side there. So pretty nice. There is no waist cut there at all. There is thigh cut here with this ball joint. It's gonna kick that far out, about that far forward, and that far back. So not a whole lot there, not really necessary for Juggernaut. Of course, he's not really gonna be kicking people that much, but yeah. Single jointed knee about that far. It does rotate side to side though. No boot cut because you have this up here. Ankle does pivot down pretty far, up as well. Not really, doesn't go far up than it is straight. Then there is a toe joint there, of course, if you want to do some nice running poses. So yeah, we'll move on to playtime with this figure by mainly comparing him with his past figure and just trying some other accessories on him. So we'll get into that. So like I said, we're going to compare him here. First of all, we'll look at the height comparison. And yeah, obviously a big difference here. The heads are very far apart. But yeah, I like this one better. This one is my favorite compared to even the Build-A-Figure Juggernaut, because I like the red, and this red specifically here in the chest, and just the black line work. I like that because I think of once again, the Lego Superheroes game, and this is how he kind of looked as the figure in that, or as the mini figure in the game. But yeah, first of all, looking at the arm difference, pinless of course, but also the size difference. The shoulder alone is way bigger than this. I mean, like, just look at the hands and everything. This is a maximum figure in my opinion, like, because we'll also compare him to the Maximum Hulk later, but yeah, my gosh, is there a difference. And here for the braces, as you can see, these ones have more dents in them and more sort of sculpted detail in, and this is more just like a leathery texture design. But yeah, and then this was not sculpted. You can also see his belly button there from the Build-A-Figure originally, because they did have a belt. I remember the Build-A-Figure had a belt. But yeah, this is sculpted on here, so if you wanted to paint the lines black in there, I suppose you could. But yeah, and then obviously the legs are pretty much huge compared to each other. This one did have the treads as well. It didn't have toe joints. This one has a line going down through the boots. This one does not. But yeah, just the differences between these. What I wanted to try is head swaps, of course, but I feel there's gonna be a big difference. So here's the Gamerverse one. And yeah, it's gonna look a little bit big on that figure. So pop that off. Here is the 2-pack one. And to be honest, it kind of fits, but his head is like extremely small compared to the entire rest of his body. So I suppose if you really wanted it to have that look, I mean, it depends how the artist draws him, I suppose, in your opinion. Or in your mind, like Juggernaut would be drawn really big and he just has a small head on a panel. That is probably something that has happened in the comics before. But yeah. And then another head sculpt I wanted to try is still from this old Colossus 2-pack Juggernaut, and that is the damaged head here of the actual Kane Marco head sculpt. And yeah, once again, like I said, it's how the artist drew it, I suppose, because that head is extremely tiny on that head sculpt, or on that body. As you can see, this one is a lot bigger. The head sculpt is a lot bigger. Like if we look at the bottoms of those, yeah, that one is a lot larger. And then there's also the helmet. So I guess if you wanted to put that there too, you could. So that doesn't look half bad. But I mean, like I said, the head sculpt is just gonna be a lot tinier on that body. So we'll pop those off and then pop back on. Oh, I thought this was one. Pop back on, there we go. We'll move him off to the side here. And then what I wanna try is clipping this effect on to the head, maybe, I guess sideways, like that, or no? Can it even pop onto the head sculpt? No. Okay, you take off the braces. I remember watching people do a review on it. Yep. You pop off the braces, there's a hole on top, and there's a hole on bottom, and you just sort of like slide on, like so, like you're clipping on a peg, or you just pop it in like that. Yep. And then you can have him punching people. Now it's kind of, because you can't see the brace in there now, so it kind of breaks up the fact of the character's brace, But I mean, I guess if you get over it, it does articulate. It can move side to side, so I guess however you want to pose it, along with also the hand articulation. But yeah, that's pretty cool, neat to see. And then we'll pop this off. Oh, no, I don't want to do that. Pop the brace back on there. But yeah, is there a certain way to do it? Oh yeah, it'll form into the fingers here, so just be aware of that. But yeah, we'll go on to some comparisons now, because I want to see what this big boy looks like next to the rest of the figures. Oh, alright, for some big guys here. Here he is next to the Juggernaut, the Colossus in 2-pack one that I compared him with here in the video, and here he is next to the Capcom Thanos. Here he is next to Omega Red and Silver Samurai, both from the Capcom wave. Here he is next to Blue Venom and War Machine, also from the Capcom wave. Here he is next to Psylocke and Captain America from also the Capcom wave. And for just some villain love slash up, I believe they appeared in the game as well, but this is the Capcom Wolverine here. And I just have him in this pose just because I didn't want to stand him up and get him out of it. So he would stand about right up there to the waist almost, including like the ear pieces here. But here he's next to the Sabretooth from the Logan 2-pack and the Family Matters Magneto here on the left. And here he is next to Professor X, his brother, here on the left from the deluxe hover chair one. And here he is next to the Colossus from the Juggernaut 2-pack. And as you can see, the rumored updated one hopefully will be a little bit more sized up, especially since he only goes to about his the bottom of his pec there. So yeah, I'd like to see what they do with the new Colossus. And here he is next to Marrow here on the right. Even though she didn't come in the Capcom wave, she is still in the game here. And if you stand her up, she'll be about up to the top of the brace. And here he is next to Maximum Hulk here. Two figures that are one that is very, very well priced and very, very well newly tooled and articulated. And the other one is just under a brand name with a couple of new things. But still, it's nice to see the difference between Hasbro's mentality here on what's maximum and what's not. So yeah, overall this figure is an absolute 10 out of 10. Articulation hindering, so what? This figure is a big beefy boy compared to what we got and compared to the older figure and compared of course to the maximum line. This figure is amazing. These super deluxes Hasbro's put out with the PS5 Venom, this one, and Shimaguru Wrath, which I can't wait to open next, are amazing. Yes, they don't have a whole lot of accessories, but that's not needed. When you look at the tooling and the actual detail and sculpt and everything they put into this figure, and those figures plural, is very, very good. You get a set of hands to change it in a little bit of power effect. That's good. I mean, like for Shimaguru Wrath, he has the little floating little thing. But yeah, this figure is amazing. I love the detail. I love the size. The colors, the only thing my personal gripe is, like I said, I like the more cartoon comic red with the black lines. But this one will be perfect. Like this, I don't know if this goes on my regular shelf of the Brotherhood or the Gamerverse shelf. I don't even know if I have space to put this big of a figure. It is a very hefty piece of plastic when I first picked it up. And yeah, the box is huge. Gonna have to find a spot for that. But yeah, compared to the old one, it's a very, very good upgrade. I recommend it. For 65 bucks, I think this is actually worth it. Especially now with these new prices and whatnot. I'm glad we got it before that. But yeah, this is 100% worth it figure. Can't wait to see him compared to the new Apocalypse, the made-to-order one. That'd be nice to see. But yeah, also with that news, Colossus rumored coming. I want to see how big that one might be, unless they're going to just reuse the same mold and just change a couple things. But yeah, very good compared to other figures. I like the scale, everything about it. Juggernaut being big is awesome. So yeah, that's all for today. Please like, subscribe, and share. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know I did. Playing around with this guy is super, super fun. Also, please comment below what you'd like to see me do next. Like I said, I have a couple more stuff that I also picked up when I got this guy as well. Including, finally, something I've been looking for, the Magic the Gathering Spider-Man. But yeah, we'll go ahead and do those later. And then please comment below what you want me to do next after those. But yeah. Also, follow me on other platforms. You guys know the drill. Doing that helps me out a ton on those. And also helps hopefully bring people back over to this main channel, so we can just keep on growing and be one big helping collecting family. So yeah, so for today, Toy Soldier Reviews, out.